Hey everyone, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these video blogs, but I thought it was about time I do one again since a lot has happened since my last video in 2016. Today is August 3rd, 4th actually, 2019. Um, I've been in California for like 3.5-ish months. I came out here on May 12th. Um, yeah, a lot's happened. Since my last video, I've been in two relationships. Um, Neither have worked out, unfortunately. Um, but it's okay. I'm getting through it. I graduated college within 4 years. Granted, I had to take a few summer courses, but I did graduate college. Well, at least I walked, and I had a ceremony. I'm doing my internship right now, which I have to do this internship of 560 hours in order to officially get my degree. Me being stubborn, I took an internship that was part-time, so it'll take me a lot longer to complete versus like most of my classmates that just are doing it for like 14 weeks or so and they are going to get done within the summer. I will not be done with mine until my birthday in November, ironically. um but that's okay because I really did need this time to just get away from the situation. My last few months of school weren't good. I wasn't in my right mind place. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I have been for a while. Um, but I was kind of just hiding it behind my relationship because my relationship I thought was going really well. Um, I was dating a really amazing person, and I thought we were going to go grow old together. Um, it's not going to happen. She broke up with me on the 2nd of April. That weekend, I had a work conference that always stresses me out every year. And then the following Tuesday, my mentor, Jessica Flatiquil, died. So April sucked. And it was a lot to get through. Just all that stuff really hurt me because I don't think I had the time or energy to be able to deal with each of those things. Because, like, a breakup would have taken me a while, the weekend conference would have taken me a while, and then Jessica dying would have taken me a while. But since they were all crammed together, I don't think I was able to fully work my way through each of those. I was just super overwhelmed, and I probably took out those feelings on other people. And for that, I do sincerely apologize. I haven't been taking my testosterone shots, mostly because I forgot my needles in Minnesota, and it's a weird thing to ask my mom to send those out here. I also haven't seen a doctor since March, February even. And I'm trying to get myself back on track. But for those of you who don't know what it's like to try to find a therapist, it's hard because I can't just go to any therapist. I need to find a therapist that understands who I am, because it's not fair if I go to a therapist and I have to educate them on being trans and the crap I'm going through. And so it was hard to find one, and then I had to make my insurance would cover it. And so I tried getting one back in May. Phone calls here and there between my insurance and between her. June rolls around again, more phone calls. July comes around, more phone calls. And again, it's August 4th, and I've yet to meet with this therapist. And I've honestly been trying. Like, there's nothing I can do. Filling out all the paperwork that I keep having to fill out over and over again. Like, that's the worst part of trying to find therapy. Is every time you go somewhere place and you have to fill out the same paperwork. You know, the little survey that's like, how do you feel? And it's like, well, I kind of feel like shit. I've been feeling like shit since April, but whatever. Even when I was at school, we get free guidance counseling meetings. We're allowed like 7 of them. I went in literally right before I went to my conference and like right after my girlfriend broke up with me. And so that was again like April 3rd, 4th. I didn't get to see them until a week before school ended. So I waited a month in order to see someone. And so, yeah, like I said, my mentor died. I was done with the conference. A lot happened, and I tried getting help, but you're put on these wait lists, and you feel kind of like useless. You're like, I want this help, but I can't find it. And being where I am, I'm 2 hours away from LA and I'm 2 hours away from San Diego, where those places have amazing LGBT communities. I'm in the middle, and it's hard to get to those places. And I just really wish more people understand that, like, oh, you could just get therapy. It's like, it's a lot harder than that. And it's not a perfect world. Like, sure, some people it's really easy. Like, when I was in Mankato, it was right down the hill. But again, I always had problems with my insurance because one insurance still has my dead name, and it's hard to get my current name change over on that. Finding rides, I didn't have a car for majority of college. Taking the time off because also I was a full-time student. Most semesters I was taking 18 credits plus working and doing a million other things in school. Because yes, therapy is important, but so are the activities I was involved with. When I join something, I make a commitment and I try to see it through. Granted, I've quit a few of those commitments here and there throughout college, but still, like, I was doing everything I could to try to just make it through college. Yes, I should have made more time for therapy, but it doesn't always work out like that. And I wish more people understand that, like, it's not that easy to get involved in therapy. Like, calling is the first step. That's honestly the hardest step, is just calling and starting something, and then everything else that goes with it. Like I said, the paperwork and scheduling and making sure everything works out. And then now I am hoping I'll be able to afford it because California is very expensive. And something in my vehicle recently broke that I had to pay to get fixed. So it's just, yes, therapy helps, but at the same time, unless it's fully covered by our insurance and like all these things are easily able to like check, it's not possible for some people. And I'm, like I said, I'm going to follow through with it because I do know that I need the help, but I just want people to understand that, like, it's not, I'm not going to change and become better overnight. Since being out here, I've kind of felt lost. I definitely realized it's hard for me to make friends unless I'm in a forced situation such as college or the clubs. I'm probably one of the youngest people at my job, so everyone else already has families, and they're like paying for house insurance and stuff like that, whereas I just graduated college. And once my internship ends in November, I'll need to find a full-time job. That's another thing that's scaring me right now, is I don't know what I want to do. When I was in college, I had all these plans, and most of these plans involved me moving to the next step with that person that I cared a lot about. I realized I didn't take a lot of time to think about what I wanted, because like, I have a lot of dreams. Everyone does, but my dreams are a lot more far-fetched, and I need to find more realistic ones to work towards. Since April, I've lost 30 pounds too, and I wish I could say that was because of good reasons like working out, but those of you who know me know that I don't do that. It's mostly been due to stress and just also changing my eating habits. College, again, I was eating more than I should have because it was just there and accessible. Here, I'm being fed better, and like most days, I only feel like eating one meal a day, just due to all the stress. I've been growing out my facial hair since graduating college because why not? I have no reason to shave it because like at work I could be more informal with this, and it's helping me feel better, especially with not being able to take my shots like I want to. Having the sign here at least makes me still feel masculine, how I want to feel. Hopefully I can have good news coming up with, hopefully I'll be able to start counseling, but I will continue with these vlogs and posting them on YouTube and just trying to get my feelings out there in a more productive way. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I'm sorry if I stammered through a lot of things, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.